Not many remember the residents of Bulegeni Town Council in Bulambuli district in Eastern Uganda, who asked Parliament to stop the creation of Kam sub-county. Residents of Kam have since gone ahead to have the sub-county created. Few of us might even remember a violent struggle that ensued between residents of Kam and Bulegeni before 2011, when the army was deployed in Bulambuli to quell what would otherwise have resulted into a blood ethnic clash. The situation was quickly subdued, unlike in 1979, when the two communities clashed and tens of lives were lost. Residents of Kamu are Bamasaba, and those in Bulegeni are the Shana. Both coexist on the ridges of Mountain Elgon. The Bamasaba, or Bagisu, and the Shana. Each one of them claims they are natives who have every right to decide the politics, economics, and social life in Bulambuli. And this has been the spark of many of their disagreements and a major claim by the Shana that they are a vulnerable community. Listed as tribe number 63 in the Constitution of Uganda, the Shana are not a widely known community outside Bugisu. So, I set off to find out who the Shana really are and how they came to settle in the midst of the Bamasaba. The Shana mostly concentrate in Bulegeni, some 30 or 40 minutes drive from Mbali town. Some of the Shana have settled in parts of Sebei. The road to Bulegeni snakes around the ridge of Mountain Elgon. A lot of hanging rocks along this road pose a risk to travelers, but this has not hindered movement. After 15 minutes of ascending, I get to Kam Trading Center, which houses the Kam sub-county headquarters. Another 5 minutes drive from Kam, I get to Bulegeni Town Council, which is mostly occupied by the Shana people. They speak Shana, a language similar to Lululi spoken by the Valuli of Nakasongola in Uganda.
We are mainly in Bulegeni. This is the nucleus of the Shana people. Although, as I said, we still have some who have gone to Buganda, some have gone to Busoga and so forth. And this is as a result of tribal wars.
A legend story suggests that the Shana people originated from Bunyoro around the 1500s, trekked to the east of the kingdom looking for new fishing sites, and then settled in Nakasongola for some time. Their Lululi-like dialect could possibly explain their earlier settlement in Nakasongola, where most Valuli are found.
16th century is when legendary is when we started our journey from Bunyoro to this place. And we left Bunyoro into Nakasongola, settled there for some few times. Then from there we moved off to Lake Choga, where we spread into those sort of fingers of Lake Choga, while we were farming and fishing plus hunting.
Much as they claim they fished much, Bulegeni has no sign of fish trade. It could be that the Shana long abandoned fish consumption for something else. For centuries, the Shana have done a number of activities, including cultivation and smithing. In their subsequent battles with the Bamasaba, their smithing skills helped a lot to secure them weapons. Another legend claims the Shana came from Bululi in the 1900s with Semei Kakungulu, a collaborator of the British who was used to annex most of Eastern Uganda. Kakungulu therefore used the Shana as soldiers.
After colonizing us, we were now his subjects. He also recruited our youth into his army. So the campaign continued and he went up in Buginyanya. When he reached there, the Buginyanya also resisted and they killed one of the commanders. So our people were sent there. We went there, our people went with him. And of course, as I told you, he had superior weapons.
When I was struggling to ensure that they had been lost and they were misplaced in Bugisu, because even on their IDs, they are written on as Gishu tribe. But we really knew that they were really not Gishus. So we compared and really saw that they were next or real brothers of the Baruli.
As Stephen Mwanga, who calls himself the Okilipi, or the chairperson of the Shana, narrates, their community is divided into 16 clans, each with a head. The Okilipi heads all these clan leaders and is the last man to consult for any decision-making. The day I visited Bulegeni, I found a marriage ceremony going on where a mother visits her daughter for the first time in her marital home. Such ceremonies, plus others like elders and young people drinking alcohol, are considered important.
Drinking alcohol is one of those things that keeps social cohesion amongst the Shana. But murini kiembo chanyo kiteni magana.
Featuring prominently here is entertainment, and dance is clearly a favorite, especially when it comes to the cultural Amalegeni dance. This dance is mostly performed when celebrating the birth of twins.
Masanyu, kirekaze masanyu gaba Shana. Gek Shana genyini.
Sibazira.
Bazira.
Kitegeza buzira.
Buzira ntibaza babiri, tubukaza za babiri. Obu buzira bwa manyi. Mukazi nakwata mukazi, gabasi nango bora boti. Gabora bangabenzera bwete. Ondabye.
The dance does not mean the Shana are always happy. Their concentration area of Bulegeni lacks basic amenities, especially health facilities. This young woman here, with barely any training in drug prescription, sells drugs to locals here for as low as 50 shillings. She wraps given amounts of painkillers in polythene and waits for buyers. She once worked at a private dispensary within Bulegeni. The nearest public health facility is some 7 kilometers away. Bulegeni has an empty health facility awaiting medical officers and drugs for over a year now.
So there's nothing like marginalization. When it comes to resources from the center, they are receiving all these services. You will discover NADS is there, NUSAF is there, PRDP. You will discover all these roads that are within the town council, and they are not put to maximum use.
Wanting to live as one community is one thing the Shana have dreamt of, but times have changed. Some have even intermarried with the Bamasaba. This means they have created a good relationship with other tribes. The problem between the Shana and Bamasaba is rooted in politics. While the Shana want a town council, which President Museveni promised in 2010, the Bamasaba want a sub-county. To date, Kam sub-county has no LC3 chairperson because the Shana could not let the election happen, since this would take apart the town council. Walusimbi, NTV.